Now this is a story all about how chemical bonding is formed, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how combustion makes CO2 and water. In Apoma, California, born and raised on the quad where chemical bonds are usually made. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some oxygen outside of the school when a couple of sparks, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I was transformed in water and carbon dioxide, and my mom got scared. I said I'm changing into things in a town called...
Waiter, over here.
Yes, sir. Hello there. How are you guys today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And you, sir?
Doing well. Just had a hard test at school.
What would you guys like to drink?
Coffee for me, please. What would you like?
Can I have a cappuccino?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be right back with the drinks.
Thank you.
We need to talk.
About what?
This bond that we're having is just way too powerful.
Well, I've been thinking, and I agree. It's just not working out.
Well, that's great, because I think it's time for me to go spread my orbitals.
You're nothing without me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make my own element.
Whatever.
Here's you guys' drinks.
Waiter, take this coffee back. I don't need this. I don't need this.
Alright, I'm out. This is over. Wait, I'm taking the coffee with me. I'm out. It's over.
It's over?
Carlton!
Nope.
You're not even gonna take me home?
No, and this coffee's delicious, by the way. Thanks.
I hate you!
Good. I know what's going on here. I felt the tension between you two. It's just really bad vibes. It's gonna work out now.
What's your name?
My name's Alec.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You know what? I think this metal is ready to take on the world. Because of the spray. You get out of here. What? Get out. Get out. What? I'm taking it. It's mine.
Such a perfect bond.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
Oh my god. Hello?
Hey, Synogen.
What do you want?
I've been in great agony without you.
Okay, well, this was your fault. I know it was a mutual breakup, but you're the one that took me out to coffee, which I paid for, by the way, because you broke up with me and then just left me there without a ride home. Like, who does that?
Everything's just going wrong. My nucleus is even broken. I feel like we need to get back together so we can make a new compound.
Seriously? You think that's gonna be your best way of getting me back?
I think it's time for us to just go talk it out. We can just talk it out over a glass of water. Just come over to my house. We just talk it out.
Okay, well, I've been thinking, and I really miss you, so... Okay, I guess I'll come over. I'll be there at 1:18.
Why 1:18?
I thought you knew me. I like to mix things up periodically.
Alright, sounds good. See you then. Get the door, Joffrey.
Yes, sir. Hello, ma'am. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm here for Carlton.
Right this way.
Thanks. Wow, you're already getting off to a bad start. Couldn't get up to meet me, you couldn't pull out my chair for me or anything?
I'm sorry, I'm just so miserable. I can't even think straight. It's been awful.
Okay, well, yeah, I really miss you and stuff, but you're the one that broke things off with me. It was mutual, but you're the one that started it first. You're the one that brought it on.
And I've just noticed your orbital has been so void of valence electrons.
Yeah, you're right. My orbitals have been feeling a little empty, too.
Rekindling our bond?
I mean, I guess.
Finally, I'm covalently bonded again. Citizen, I think it's time to stop. I think this bond between us.
You didn't play the song?
Bond. This is how it has to be.
What's his name, Carlton?
Going wrong. But I think it's time for you to just leave me at my house.
What say to that?
My nucleus is even broken. Grade 2.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the interview of the inspiring. So, what inspired you to make this film?
Well, you know, I wanted to get out to the world that school-wise and, you know, chemical bonds are really important. And what people don't realize, they're in our everyday lives in different situations.
Okay. To hit on the point of chemical bonds, why did you choose the reactions you did?
Well, you know, we're still in a producing wise, so I felt like a breakup would be a perfect part. And it really makes sense, you know, decomposition, breaking up, and then getting back together.
Okay. Well, other than that, how did you choose the actors that you did?
Well, you know, the actors were obvious. You know, I knew in mind who I wanted to have, and, you know, I felt like I had no choice of choosing them.
So, what elements did you use for the first scene?
Well, for the first scene, as you can see, he starts off as methane gas. And then throughout, he tells a story how he's turning into, like, oxygen gas.
Explain what happened in the second scene.
So, as you see, like, they come into the coffee shop, and they're both water. But when they leave, they end up in hydrogen gas and oxygen gas because they have split up. It's decomposition. And then they come back in the last scene as a combination and then conform into water again. And hydrogen gas.
What was the hardest part of making the film?
Oh, I have to say the hardest part of making the film was definitely filming this song. I felt like it was just, we were laughing too hard when we were making it, and it was just hard creating the song because I was just cracking up. And then, you know, the film sections we were a little bit confused of, but I think it turned out great.
Okay, what was the easiest part?
The easiest part, well, as I said, filming the song was the hardest, but actually making the song I felt was the easiest. I just had fun while doing it. I thought it was entertaining for myself.
Okay, so what did you really learn from doing this project?
Okay, so what I learned from this project was just kind of like, you know, covalent bonds, you know, the combinations, reactions, like combustions, combinations, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement. I really got a better understanding of how bonds are really created and set.
Okay. Well, it looks over there like we have one of your actors actually here in the studio.
Yes, as you can
let's
see,
bring him in.
Alec, he was the electric current in the breakup scene where, you know, but he's kind of like the spark that sparks everything up.
Yeah, and that scene was the cafe scene of the two breakup. I was the waiter, obviously, as you can tell, and I was supposed to, what my job was to break the two apart by going over there, starting controversy between the two, getting in the, like what Jose said, spark the conversation and then make them split up.
That's okay. Well, other than that, what do you feel you have really gained from making this? We already discussed what you learned, but what do you feel you gained as skills?
Well, some skills that I gained was definitely video editing. You know, I do a lot of video editing, and it was my first time actually. This is my second film, of course. Last time I was actually acting in it, so it was a little different from the producing side and directing side. So
Okay.
I think I gained that. Yeah, and then I don't know what you gained.
What I gained is I improved my improv skills. I used to not be able to flow with what's going on in the scene, so now that I've done more practice with that, I feel like I've gotten better at it.
Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen, for meeting with me today.
Welcome.
It was great.